This model kit review is of the 1995 Toyota Supra from the Fast and the Furious. So this is the second car that he was racing, Paul Walker was racing in the Fast and the Furious. Here's some pictures of the final model. It's I believe it's a 1/25th scale model by AMT, and let's see, no other details there. Let's have a look inside. So these kits are hard to find these days, but I really wanted to make another Fast and Furious model. Let's have a look at all our parts. Those decals are also hard to find. Now let's start off here with these parts. So first of all, here is our chassis, fairly well molded. You know, these are older kits that were kind of re-released for the Fast and Furious. It's a pretty nice amount of detail. Let's have a look at our body here. So that body is also very nicely molded. We've got a good level of detail there for that the top of the hood there. Some details there for the inside of the engine bay. That's where they'll go. Over here we have our chrome. We've got some wheels. Those are the classic wheels that they use there. We've got some NOS bottles there. Some engine parts. This chrome's not too bad. And then looks like some parts probably for our lights. Okay, here we've got our wheels. Here's the tires. Sorry, nice tread there, as you can see. And then we've got our rear glass, or rear tail lights, molded in red. And we've got our front glass with, there's our headlight covers, and rear glass there. We have a stray loose piece, probably looks like our drive shaft there to the front. This model is second-hand. I bought it online. So hopefully all the pieces are here. So first of all, so look, we've got a lot of parts to go through here. Here are our wheels. Looks like we've got the wheel hubs there, and pretty part of our engine there. It's fairly well molded. We've got our little side mirrors there, license plate. This looks like this is probably part of our subframe assembly. Here's more of a subframe assembly with the little axles there. Here's our floor pan, some speakers. This is the inside of our car with the central console. Seats will go there. It's all fairly well molded. Plastic seems a little brittle, but it is old. So here are our bucket seats for racing. Here's our front and rear bumpers. Need a little bit of cleanup work, not too bad. Here are the insides of our doors. And here are some other seats if you wanted to do those ones. That's the back. Sorry, this is the front. Here's the back. You can see seat belts are molded in there, not bad. Here's the looks like the rear subframe, probably part of our fuel tank. And then this is the roof. So that's the part that it broke off of there, which is the drive shaft here, and our that was our axle. Here we have our exhaust. Little mold lines, not too bad. Here's a sway bar, got a steering wheel, steering column, hoses. There's a nice air filter there. And then a roll bar. So you can see there's been a lot of detail here in this car. Here we've got some engine parts. There's a big wing for the back. Firewall. Here's our battery. Dashboard. Nice. We've got a radiator, separately molded windshield wipers. There's our fan. More engine parts here. We've got our disc brakes. Okay, so it's a steering rack there. More subframe parts, and then there's the hood. Suspension parts. More parts for our roll bar, I guess. So let's have a look. These are the classic decals that went on Paul Walker's Toyota Supra and Sparker, I guess, if you wanted to put them on the seats. We've got some instrument panel stuff there, the dials, and then the license plate NOS for the bottles. Let's have a look at our instructions. So a long sheet of paper. Let's start off like this here, and there are the colors needed. And we're going to start off over here with our rear axle. That's then mounted to our chassis, and the exhaust system then. Now we've got the looks like a rear that's the rear suspension going in, actually, with probably our floor pan, and well, that's our also probably part of our fuel tank. Now here's the no, you know what? I think that's actually probably part of our that's actually part of the engine pan at the bottom there. Here's our steering. See the steering rack going on there with subframe. Here's our wheels, and then the engine's being built. The engine's then mounted. We attach the radiator and build the rest of the engine bay, battery, and so on. Now here's our roll bar going together with the rest of the cabin. Now, seats going in, so there's the optional seats, and the NOS bottles there. Here we've got our dashboard, steering wheel and column, and then windows with the rest of the front and rear bumpers, and then wheels going on. The cockpit's then mounted, the cabin's mounted, and then the body is mounted. All the extra little body details going on there, front and back. This then shows you where the decals go. That very large rear wing. So, all in all, it's an older model kit, but fairly well molded. Decals look pretty nice, and that's going to be a great build.